Bandit here. Bandit is here. Another MGTOW talk. I want to explain something. I want to explain why I follow the MGTOW purposes, the MGTOW philosophy, because I believe in every man. He come into an epiphany. He figure out why things are happening to him. Why did they happen to him? And then most men try to figure out, what did they do wrong? Did they invest in the wrong thing? Did they move a certain way? Or did they take on an identity that's not meant to be theirs? And that's what I'm getting to. You know, Mother's Day, to me, is an exaggerated holiday, because a lot of these men been raised by these mothers, especially in the black community, this so-called black community that I don't even know exists. I think there are black neighborhoods, a majority black neighborhoods, but a community, no. And I stick by that. But tying it all to MGTOW, I have to do that because a lot of men take on the characteristics of their mothers, their grandmothers, their aunties. If you don't go the way they want you to go, or agree with them, or follow them into the depths of hell, then you are lame. You hate your mama. You've been hurt. They keep poking the bear. And that's one reason why I became MGTOW, because I realized that you have to go your own way to discover your identity. I'm not saying MGTOW is forever. No. It's a step. It's a step into finding yourself as a man. What kind of man you want to be. And the only way you can decide what kind of man you want to be and the man you ought to be is by going your own way. You have to figure out who you are. And you can't figure out who you are when you got people dictating your life, or you taking on the characteristics of the feminine. So Mother's Day to me is a complete failure, because these mothers, for the most part, think it's a job. I mean, a hard job. They think it's a real hard job. It's very difficult for them. And everybody should have sympathy and marvel in them. Everybody think that they should be put on a pedestal just because they birthed someone into the world. Everything good that happened to kids, oh, it's because of mama. Everything bad happened to kids in the world, it's because of dad. He wasn't there. He wasn't a good father. He was abusive. All on and on and on of negative things about men. And we have to sit back and take it. But you know, I text my mom yesterday and say Happy Mother's Day. I text my sisters. I text my aunt. I text them. I did. And said, Happy Mother's Day. For whatever it's worth, Happy Mother's Day. But I remember the pain, the upbringing. I remember the tongue lashings, the stitching cords, the verbal abuse, the physicality in the home, when you overseen by a dictator, that when you get grown, they forget about all the pain they endured on you. Yes, I'm a father. Do I know how to be a good father? No. All I know is how to not do what they did to me and what happened to young black boys every day in this country. I don't know if I'm being a good father. All I know is not to do to my children what was done to me. I have one child in the home. He's about to be 18. I take care of him by myself. His mother, like I said, obsolete, absent. The world would never come down on her. In fact, she was able to get married this year. My son wasn't invited, and the man still married my ex-wife with no problem. He didn't have a question about, hey, you have a son? Hey, where your son at? Hey, you marrying me? Where your son? Nope, he didn't care. And she didn't either. All I know how to do for my son is to give him the things that I did not have and not inflict the pain and hurt that was inflicted on me. But do that make me a good father? I don't know. I have no idea what it is to be a good father. But I know one thing. I know what it is not to be abusive. I know what it is to be understanding. I know what it is to be there and to teach and provide. I know what that's all about. That's my focus. So with that being said, that's what I meant by my rant. And I can't even call it a rant that I did yesterday on Mother's Day. I was making a statement. So with that being said, you can leave it in the comment section what you think about what I said. You can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's have a dialogue, because the kids are suffering. Children are suffering because we letting these women. And I'm going to do another video because the new press secretary is a black LGBTQ woman. See, it's all a setup to keep the black man right down here. And that's going to be my next subject matter. This Pierre lady. Remember, she's from Haiti. She's an immigrant. She's black. And she's LGBTQ. And she's the new press secretary. Think about that. I'll see you on the flip side. Bandit is out.